Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles the Bands. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have an excellent show for you guys here today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, we are revisiting the fallout between Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. Now, as everyone knows, Charles Barkley is the best in the business when it comes to NBA media. He's the best, and I really don't think it's close. There's no one that I can say, oh, he's almost as good. I don't think there's anyone, athlete or journalist. I don't think so, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason Barkley is so good, apart from the fact that he has the expertise as a former player, is his candor. I think it's his candor that separates him from everyone in sports media, especially those talking basketball. Usually what happens is when you have former players or journalists talking about sports or basketball in this case, there tend to be certain people they go at, for instance, media members, that they don't have any reservations about doing so. And then there's certain people that they protect because of relationships. Athletes generally tend to cover for one another. There are a few times where you hear some guys kind of step out there and criticize, players, but generally they don't do that because it's a brotherhood or whatever. Barkley doesn't play by those rules. He simply doesn't, right? Barkley will call out journalists, he will call out players, and it's caused him to have friction with various guys throughout the years. He's had issues with Kevin Durant, he's had issues with DeMarcus Cousins, he's had issues with LeBron James. Because of the things that he says. And it doesn't mean that he gets it right all the time, but you're never walking away wondering, what does Charles Barkley think? And it's that same approach that ended up causing the rift that ultimately ended the relationship between himself and NBA GOAT Michael Jordan. So recently, Charles Barkley was on a podcast speaking about this, and the gentleman asked him to kind of just weigh in on the fallout between his relationship with Michael Jordan and himself. And for those of you guys who may not know, Jordan used to be the general manager, not the general man, he used to be the owner of the Charlotte Hornets, and the team was never really good when he was there, right? And at one point on television, Charles Barkley basically said that, Jordan's not doing a good job, and he has a bunch of yes men around him that are just telling him what he wants to hear. And apparently when Michael Jordan caught a whiff of those words, it really, really set him off. And these are the comments that we want to focus in on today. But today we have a huge announcement from our sponsor, PrizePicks. Everyone's favorite PrizePicks holiday promotion is back. 7 days of Pickmas. PrizePicks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including a Christmas Day max discount. Pickmas starts December 20th, so download the app today and unwrap those deals. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is now I want to play what Charles had to say about the fallout between him and Michael Jordan, and we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to Charles Barkley here.
About Michael, I said, Michael, I don't think he's ever going to be successful. I think the people around him, they're not good talent evaluators, and you need better people around you, and he's not been successful as a GM. And first of all, those out here just spewing facts.
Yeah.
And I remember he called me that night and he went ballistic on me, telling me, hey, you're supposed to be my best friend and you're going to do that blah, 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 blah. I said, man, I got to do my job. And I said, you haven't done a good job as a general manager. And that's my job to do, to be honest. I said, how can I criticize other people and give you a pass? I said, when other guys that make bad draft picks, I call them on it too. And he just cursed me out up and down, and we have not spoken since that night. And it was a very difficult thing for me because the guy was like really like my best friend at the time. But, Tom, listen, man, there's nobody who ever been on came to me and said, They thought I took personal shots at them. Players have called me, coaches have called me, and I have explained exactly why I said what I said. And let me tell you what really bothers me the most about this whole thing, Tom. These hoes never call me when I say good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing I hate.
Yeah.
That's the like. These guys never call me when I give them a positive compliment. Now, I can count the times I've said negative things about certain players, but players never call me and say, "Hey, man, I really appreciate you telling everybody what a great player I am, what a great person, blah blah blah." Nobody ever does that.
So you heard what he had to say. What are my thoughts about what Charles Barkley had to say? I think it was worth the price. And I'm going to tell you why. Obviously, him and Jordan were very, very close friends, according to what he said, according to, the history between documented history, pictures, videos, whatever. But his relationship with Jordan shouldn't cloud his judgment when it comes to the integrity of his work. Just because Michael Jordan is your pal, it doesn't mean that you need to lie to your audience, especially, and I think he brought up this point, when you don't pull any punches for other guys. If you're not pulling punches for other guys, why are you pulling it for your best friend? And this is a thing, again, that separates Barkley from everyone else. I think apart from the fact that he's hilarious and all of those things, that's what separates him. Because in the relationship that you lost, you gain respect from your audience. Why? Because if they asked Barkley to comment on the Charlotte Hornets at the time when Jordan was running that team, and you started to make excuses or you tried to make it seem like as if it wasn't as bad as things really were, people would see through that. And then they would start calling you, "Oh man, this is a Jordan guy. He's not going to keep it real." And there's so many people in media, and I think these guys don't realize just how much it hurts their reputation and their credibility. You still may be on TV. You still may be notable. You still may get a lot of views, whatever, notoriety, whatever. But it doesn't mean because people are watching you, it means that people respect your opinions. They may just be listening for the sake of listening. And because of it, Barkley is unpopular. A lot of guys in media that is former players, they don't like him. But it doesn't matter because Barkley's good at what he does. So when it came time to tell the truth about his friend, Michael Jordan, I think he did the right thing. Now I understand Jordan saying that, you should have given me a call and all of this. Even if they were going to have the call, Barkley should still say what he believes. He still should say what he believes. Unless you're saying that he shouldn't have said it on TV, then I disagree with Michael Jordan. 100% I disagree with him. I think in this case, Charles Barkley did the right thing because you're beholden to your audience. For goodness sakes. They're the ones that are paying you. You're not going to bend yourself in a press. So if Charles Barkley goes up there and starts lying and doing this and doing that, twerking it up and all of these things, and then maybe it starts hurting ratings, is Michael Jordan going to pay his salary or help? Like, no. You decided, nobody put a gun to your head and said to go talk sports. You decided on your own that you want to go talk sports. Okay, fine. If you want to go talk sports, then say it all the way. But if you're going to be half-assing it, then just put the mic down. You're not ready. You know what I mean? You're not ready. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you guys on the next show. I'm out. Peace.